Hello and welcome. Hopefully there's a few of you tuning in. Hopefully a few of you aren't sick of my voice tonight. Codemasters. Codemasters. But we've managed to actually get a race going. But yeah, so, and we're going to get a driver's side seat. I want to get J. Cole involved as well. J. Cole wants to be on the broadcast team whilst driving, so this will be interesting. So, we're here. We got there.
Finally.
I didn't realise Bahrain, you can see everyone's names. Like sort of TTG, Ollie, CSR, Kimmy and the flags and everything. That's pretty nifty. Right, men from the boys. This is really good because you can see where everyone is. Everyone's moving around. F1 Racer is last, so he's obviously got a very high wing setup. Doom's obviously got a very low one. J. Cole moves up to fourth, third.
I try and speak as much as I can, but
I can't. There's nothing for me to say because it's one shot. Like I can't really follow anyone. Mackin's binned it. Doom is running away. Ollie's retired. It's Doom, Cantera, Spine, J. Cole, White, YY, Kimmy, Marquez, Rick, Coco, Gary. That's the top 10. Oh, so everyone's in their teams. That's really handy. I'll tell you what, it's a 1-2 for Spain at the moment. Coco, where he belongs, down in 17th. Robert, 18th. So we're going to come over the line. Doom, it's all really tight in all fairness. Ibo will come over the line. Lots of DSQs. Ibo is not one of them. Ibo with a 142.
Rip Team USA.
You send it not in the lobby?
No, he's in the lobby, but he DSQ'd. But he's saying he's have to leave halfway through it.
Oh, balls. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Plenty of chat in this. Sardra and Kalik, you might be able to race in the second one. It might not mean tons, but if Sendit can't race, there'll be at least one seat free. This is going to be chaos. It's a good result for you. You lost. Did you lose it a little bit around last two turns or something? Because you were third or fourth most of it.
It was beginning the second sector in the hairpin. It was awful. I got a bad run out of it.
So I do like how effective this has now turned into a check everyone's in the right division race rather than a Christmas race. But that's why
just testing everyone.
That's why Coco decided to bin it so that he doesn't get moved up to D2 and just carries on kicking my backside every week. Fantastic.
Yep.
It's quite nice having two of us. Feels a little more peaceful. We've never commentated together, have we? Have we? Maybe we have, but no, we haven't.
I don't think we have.
It's really weird because I hear your voice all the time on my races and you hear mine on yours, so it feels like we have.
Yeah. But hey hi, it's always the first time for everything.
Right. Good luck.
I will try my hardest.
And we're off Doom with a good start. Marquez not so much. Cantera also not having a great... There's a lot of action in the midfield. Rick up into fourth.
God, that was Cloudy, Jesus. Cloudy just decided to try and dive bomb everyone.
Oh dear.
Bloody hell.
This looks... I mean, this is impressive. Just ultimately can't...
Yet again, Cloudy.
What is he doing? I'm going to ride on board. Not particularly safe entry. Oh, you should have him. You should have him. Ooh, nice. It's absolute chaos. This is playing right into Doom's hands. Yeah. Wave putting manners on F1 Racer. Ooh. Well held. There's a lot going on up front.
I don't know how I done that.
Cantera. There's a Cantera with the most nasty dive bomb I've ever seen. What is going? You can tell it's no doubt.
Cloudy's taking out his teammate.
Marquez is literally fuming. What is going on? Marquez has just absolutely lost it. Oh no.
Yeah, there goes Cloudy. Taking out the rest of the field.
This is
round 3 of them. That's fine by me.
Oh my god, Cloudy just taken off Wave, which is this is ridiculous. Sarja and Kalek, you will definitely be racing next race because Cloudy's not. Absolutely outrageous.
Yep.
Like genuinely, just I don't understand what they're doing. Coco shout out up into 11th. Very good start from him, but he was fortunate enough to be slow enough to not have to try and go past Cloudy when everyone else did. So that's how he got the majority of his positions, I feel. Marquez down in 12th. Send it. Caught up. This is absolutely nuts. Poor Wave down in last. The good thing is the reverse grid. Yeah, bit ridiculous. Well, I tell you what, Kimmy and Gary have a right old ding dong, which you're not too far behind. You've got a good view of it. Kimmy.
Oh shit! I've just got in the back of Kimmy.
Saw that.
That's not good. Oops.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this is all a bit mad. I've got F1 Racer. I don't know. I feel bad going. Yeah, F1 Racer goes down the insides. Gets it done. Cloudy is knocking into everybody.
I'm getting such bad desync, man. I can't believe this. This is so annoying.
Kimmy and Coco and Cantera managed to get part. Oh, Cantera has a little bit of a wobble. Cloudy is now. Cloudy's going to bottleneck this group because they're all quicker than him. Coco is quicker than Cloudy.
Oh, Kimmy's just spun some. Kimmy's just spun. Unless that was him getting hit by Coco or something. I'm not too sure.
It may have been because Coco seems to suffer a little bit as well, and Coco's ended up behind Send It. So the leader of D3 is right hot on the tails of the second place in D1. Doom is having the time of his life out in front and just basically got his Alonso deck chair out in the McLaren.
And I'm right behind his teammate.
Wave gets past James. I'm a big Wave fan in this race now after seeing what happened.
Adam had a little bit of a moment. I don't know if that was from Cloudy or not though.
Cantera gets through. I think Adam Adam might get this done. Cloudy pretends to go into the pits.
It looked like he hit the wall.
It's just a bit bizarre. I just don't understand what goes on in the mind of Mr. Blooms, but... Ooh, Cantera nearly getting spun by F1 Racer. This is all going a little bit mad. So yeah, this is interesting so far. I can't. It's just all about. It's all about Cloudy, which is a bit annoying. But J. Cole, Coco's in a nice little train here. Yari, I don't know where Yari's been actually. Yari's just kind of been knocking around at the back. He's joined this party. Robert's a long way behind, as is Wave, who have they've both got past the slowest three, which is James. Well, I say slowest three. Kimmy's pit. Mackin gets past Yari. So yeah, no, it's all starting to warm up a little bit. As I briefly take some water. I'm probably at my house, so I apologise. But Spine now in the lead as Doom, White YY and Gary pit. Cloudy stays out. Send it.
Cantera in the back.
Sender is going to try go on the outside of Cloudy. Doesn't work. Oh, there's some desync there. And Cloudy's probably going to get in a massive rage about that and think it was purposely done, but it really wasn't. Send it is just really, really smooth. But he's not ever probably raced anyone quite like Mr. Blooms. Cloudy's just completely missed the corner. Coco is absolutely flying here. What's Cloudy going to do?
Off.
My screen's literally just synced out. Send it's just been... I don't know what Cloudy's doing.
Remember when I was talking about that blacklist earlier?
Yeah, I'm not being funny. I know this is a Christmas race, and I know... Just let's all have a little bit of decorum for each other. It's just a bit silly, if I'm honest. Cloudy takes Coco out. I'm not going to say anything that I want to say, but yeah, be interesting to see. Well, Send it staying out because he's going long. I don't know. I think Cloudy's literally just trying to take him out. Coco must be literally the most confused man in the world. Coco, this isn't how D2 drive. Don't be scared about going up into it next year. I promise you, this isn't what happens.
Yeah. Oh, but everyone somehow managed to overcut me. That's annoying.
It don't surprise me, to be honest, because I don't think the tyres... There's no real kind of tyre drop-off, is there, around here, in a way?
No.
Coco is putting manners on Cloudy. Absolutely showing him. Clean, all the way. Cloudy's trying to dive at every opportunity. Lagging into him. He's just still not getting past him. Never thought I'd say this, but go Coco.
Your D3 rival.
Yeah, he very much is, but he's a very quick guy, and I think, to be honest with you, on pace he's actually quicker than Cloudy, so there is an overlap between the divisions. But just trying to see, make sure, has everyone stopped? No, Doom's got this on toast really. It's Doom and White's YY that are basically battling for the lead. Cloudy's just weaving all over the place.
Goes off the track.
Doom just completely KOs Cloudy, gets him out of the way, I just says, move out, you're ruining my race. I should win this. If it wasn't for you, I would be. Cantera and O'Dems did have a bit of a moment, and Cantera did manage to say, Cloudy's now trying to take people out. Cloudy, mate, you're banned from the league. Sorry, I didn't want to say it, but I don't care. I'm really not fussed. I don't care if the other organisers disagree, which they're not gonna. Everyone in this league now literally wants you out of the division. D2 is short on drivers. It's an absolute disgrace, and frankly I've spent my Saturday evening watching this. So go on, knock everyone off if you want, mate, but you're never driving in PRL again. I'm making my own personal absolute vendetta. Bizarre. So I'm not even going to focus on him anymore. I'm going to just keep focusing on other people. No screen time for Mr. Blooms. Rest in peace. It's a shame as well, because White's YY, Coco's doing incredible. White's YY's closing in on Coco, who will have to make a stop. Gary's making some movement.
Cloudy's just stopped.
Everybody's been disqualified. Kimmy's retired. There are people retiring from this, which isn't. Oh, I suppose for the reverse grid. It's a little bit cheeky. Cloudy's just. So Cloudy's just doing whatever he's doing, but Jim got 2.5 second. Wave hasn't stopped yet as well. So the fact he's even third is pretty good going. I know that it's all going on, but Yari's doing okay as well. I think Yari might end up coming out quite well out of this. In fact, all of them are doing quite well though, that are behind you guys, really. I think you might have you had a big spin? No, you've stopped. Sorry, I didn't realise you'd stopped.
Yeah, I've stopped. I think, yeah, as I said, a couple of people just overcut me. They're all getting held up by good old balloons.
Yeah, well. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just not even giving it any time at all. Spine's closing on Wave, which is quite interesting. Wave has stopped. Spine hasn't. No, sorry, Spine has. Wave is the leading driver to have not stopped, and he's got to think about stopping fairly soon.
Unless he's on the medium tyre.
Yeah. Spine's going to probably get it done. This is probably the nicest DRS zone in the game. The home straight. So, nice and easy. You've got a nice amount of clean air on that idiot.
Yeah. Feel sorry for Cantera, he's have to try and get past him.
Yeah. Send It gets past as well. Send It and Cantera kind of going wheel for wheel. Cantera, I think there's a bit of desync there. Send It sends Cantera, but it didn't look particularly bad. Yari's kind of the main beneficiary of this. So it's Cloudy and Wave that haven't stopped. Cloudy knocked. I am going to concentrate because I just want to see. I just want more of it just to justify. Cloudy nearly gets spun round. Coco gets back past, which I'm really chuffed about. Coco's doing really well because he's actually also on the prime tyre. So that. Do you know what? Coco actually having the softer tyre versus the guys that are ahead of him could actually mean he's made a horrible dive bomb though on Adventures Mackin. He's not made any friends in the Southern Hemisphere there. I'll tell you that for free. Ooh, Mackin! Oh, Coco thought he was going to get dive bombed and overran the corner and went wide, and Mackin actually took it very, very genteelly. So. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good performance from Coco. He's beating F1 racer Robertson James. But Wave Intel still out. I think that will put him back behind Cloudy. Coco gets Mackin. Oh, but no, can't hold it. At this rate, you're going to be about 12th on the grid.
Lovely.
cloudy. I say dive bombs, but actually that wasn't. It's actually quite a nice move, nearly. But Coco gets it back with a nice switchback.
Teammates catching up to me rapidly.
He is actually. Yeah. I mean, Senate is quality. He's probably the quickest driver in this lobby at a league, anyway. But I enjoy this battle. He's got quicker tyres than you as well. This
I'm screwed. I'm not even gonna fight it.
Oh, actually playing the team event, Mr. J. Cole. How are we? You're doing all right as a team as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we're doing proper like points in the sense of F1 points, but if we weren't,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Cantera needs to really catch you guys, but I would think hard to tell who's who. What car is Spine in? Spine with Force India. Spine and Yari. I don't know how that's happened, but there we are. They're also doing alright. Finland are winning, I believe, at this rate. I believe they've got 28 points compared to 27 for McLaren. Mackin and Coco are having a grand old battle. I don't mind like elbows being out a bit and like maybe dive bombing each other a little bit in these kind of races, but whatever. It's the season, isn't it? But don't be doing
Cantera's got a time penalty apparently.
That'll be handy for you.
So that could affect it. Yeah.
And also, yeah, Yari's not far behind. Yari will. I would imagine actually that could be quite interesting. Yari versus Cantera on pace in the same tyres. Is it only 2 seconds or 3 seconds in this 25%ers?
I think 2.
And the gap's 2.2, so that's interesting. Mackin and Coco, honestly, this is a great battle. Rick Wave does, I think, eventually pit. I'm not sure Wave knows that he has to pit. Gary's in his own race, as is Send It effectively. Yari's not catching Cantera. Yeah, it's 11th versus 12th, guys. Sorry, it's not the best outcome, but that's the only real proper battle. Ventus does get past Coco. Dream has this on toast, realistically. It's got a 5-second lead to YYY. So, got D1 in first, D2, D1, D1, D3, D1, D1, D2, D1, D2, D3, D2, idiot, D2, D3, D3. Don't often get to ask things like this, but now you're on a straight. How are you going to approach this? Because you know he's got a penalty.
Yeah.
I know it's a twisty
I
section.
think I'll still try and defend, but if he gets past me, I've only got a lap that I need to keep within 2 seconds of him.
Yeah. The more you don't let him through in the next few corners, then you've got to back yourself to keep within 2 seconds of anybody, really, haven't you?
Yeah.
Coco versus Mackin is, I don't know. This is filling me with glee. Mackin with some outrageous traction down the back straight. Coco's going to try and keep on the outside. I think he actually managed it. That's some cracking defending. He's parked it a little bit. Wave's been disqualified because he didn't realise he had to use... I didn't think he did. Oh dear. Well, he's only done marginally worse than O'Dems. Unlucky Wave. Cloudy's been disqualified for the same reason. Mackin makes a move on Coco, which is very nice, into T1. So I'm going to follow you because you are getting a lot of pressure. As things stand, you and Senate are going to now make some serious points. You're going to make 14 points. You're not out of this at all. No one's going to have a world of points, I don't think. So Cantera does get past. Oh, you're defending though. Nice. That's pretty good going because Cantera's a D1 driver. Oh, try to set it up the inside. Oh, Coco gets a 3-second pen. Oh, Cantera's trying to get him on DRS on the... No. No. Nearly. Very nearly. Lots of DNFs. Send it has left the session. But yeah, June. So Spain, by my reckoning, have 27 points. Finland, by my reckoning, have 30 points. Gary, for all of Ireland's got 15. Spain for rest of the world and 15.
Spain and Gary, in fact, yeah, they're on 19 altogether, I think.
Oh yes, sorry, yeah, I didn't realise. So yeah, it's all still to play for. That battle between Coco and Adventures was very good. I'd recommend anyone to, if you are listening after this race, have a read. So, I think we're all just going to stay in the same lobby.
Who was that made that up from 20th? Oh, that was Send It.
Right, that's a performance and a half.
Yeah.
Doom, how's it? Unfortunately, you're about to see what the rest of the grid is like, because you didn't really get a chance to before that. So, first and first. Who had the worst one? Probably O'Dems. 2nd to 17th. Out of the finishers, it would have been... I don't really know.
Cantera.
Yeah, probably actually.
3rd down to 9th. Cloudy making Maldonado look like a legend.
Odems and Cantera was fun. The Cantera dive bombed Odems terribly, and then Odems tried to put him into the pit wall. Not the best. So I don't really know what we're doing. Are we? I believe a few people have been kicked.
Yeah. Have you seen what Cloudy put in the PRL chat saying? Sorry.
Yeah, cool. And I won't be able to commentate because Angelina Jolie is currently lying naked next to a harem of women upstairs. So, yeah, that's just as believable as that absolute tripe he's just come out with. I know I should probably stay neutral, but I think on some things, I think people would think I was more of a bellend if I didn't, if I'm honest.
Fair enough. Why did it say Calyx a spectator? Oh, hang on. No, it's disappeared.
Right. Mackin's gone.
Sender's gone.
It's a little bit thinner. I'm really tempted to race, but I'm just terrible around here and I'll just cost someone a result. I don't really want to battle. I don't want to get if it's actually to do with someone potentially winning. No, I won't do it. Seems silly. So Sarja and Kalik make up team. What are we gonna say? I don't know. I suppose Vikings. Sarja's got an Icelandic flag on randomly.
Team Scandi. There you go.
Yeah, Team Scandi. There we are. I don't think I've ever seen. Have you ever seen an Icelandic flag in F1 lobbies?
I haven't, no.
This is a proper first. I didn't. There's certain flags that pop up. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. Get out the old Wikipedia and work out where exactly they're from. And that,
Yeah.
not Iceland, obviously. I'm not a complete idiot, but. Fetching another beer, if anyone's wondering. Yeah, I just bizarre. So this is just reverse grid, isn't it? We're straight in, right?
Yeah, straight in. So, I think, as you said, what did I finish in? Oh, I'm at first. Why am I first?
Just run with it, don't worry.
Yep.
Oh dear. This is what happens when the Irish are in charge of things. Me and Gary obviously clearly can't run anything.
I won't say much more.
Oh dear. I hope we don't restart this. Let's just crack on and just be funny. I think you could have a serious chance of winning this. Here we go. You do get a decent enough start. Wow, very good start. I mean, what a talent for the books if Kalik and Sarja do actually manage to win by coming first and second and somehow everyone else bombs out and they win after one race. So YXYY is on the softs, Rick is on the softs. Oh, they're obviously got a little bit of a plan here. So as things stand, obviously you're Lone Ranger in it. That's really unfortunate. Cantera's left.
Yeah.
If you weren't, I mean, actually, you guys got. I'm going to try and work this out. So you got 14 points. Those guys got 27. So you need 13 more. Doom's in 7th. If Doom goes off, you're winning. But he's gone up to 6th, so... But I think the Finns might be very much in this.
Might very well be the Finns.
You're doing really well to gap. Well, Sarja is obviously D2. Rick's in a very good place. Dems 5th. June's going to struggle to get round Odems. And Spine, I think Odems could cause a little bit of a train potentially. There's a lot of action in the background. As James is making a move. Ooh. Oh no. Kimmy, wow! Upside down Ferrari. Gary O'Donegan. Oh no, what is going on? Kimmy!
I've just seen that on the stream. What happened there?
Kimmy, what on earth are you doing? Don't just... No, and I'll tell you what, Kimmy, mate. You come on the stream and explain that, alright? What are people doing? Coco's done absolutely nothing there. The disrespect from some levels of people is outrageous. Anyway, Sarja is catching up to J. Cole. Sorry, I don't want to put any pressure on him.
Yeah.
White is taken. White is up into 6th. Because interesting, Rick has pitted very early. Well, no, he's not. I think Rick's just lost it. Oh, I'll tell you what, Team Finland is... You've got a cracking chance here. If June loses this, because Rick's dropped out the points.
Oh no, Odems is just behind Sarja. Uh-oh.
Not keeping a good tab on this, if I'm honest with you, but there's so much going on. Gary's done really well considering his car was upside down in the old pit lane. And his engineers have done really well to right that and getting back up in 12. Jim has stopped. Robert's got a pen. Sarja. Ooh, this is a great little battle. And Marquez is coming to town as well. Ooh, that looked a bit divey for me. Didn't like that, but it's okay. It's one of them. No damage. You run him very, very wide. I tell you what, Marquez could really benefit. Yeah, Marquez. Wow, that's a good move. Really get it. I tell you what, if he can hold it though. Fair play to him. That was opportunism at its finest.
Oh, Marquez in the pit.
It's done you a favour.
Yep.
You'll do well to... I'll tell you what, if you don't feel any drop off, I'll be surprised. Actually no, does it go to 100% on 25% as though? I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it go to 100% weight? Yeah.
The only thing is that it's, because obviously damage is off, doesn't affect it as much.
Yeah, true. Watch YY and Rick doing alright, to be fair. Yellow somewhere. Adam has lost it. I know Rouge. Oh, with Marquez. I don't know if there was an issue there, but everyone seems to be on terra firma. Yari's lost it. Is Yari retiring? No, I think he might. Is Yari retiring? What are you doing? It's really bizarre. Yari's just let round like 9 people. Adam's lost it again.
Sarge's in the pit.
It's interesting what you're doing here. Oh, you're trying the overcut because everyone did it on you last race, right? Effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't blame you. It's worth a shot.
Because my tyres don't feel like they're dropping off.
Hmm. How did it feel around there?
I hate coming up ready on the first place.
In this game, it's so much harder than the last one. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to lose it.
Gary's got a pen. Doom, I believe. I don't know what the gap is, really, but I don't think the stop's that long here. Doom's not over 19 seconds behind Kalek. Sarge's 23. Yeah, I don't think... I think the pit lane's about 18 to 19 seconds here. I might be wrong. I think you could be doing really well here. I mean, you're beating 1, 2, 3... Well, no, Ollie... I don't know. Yeah, no, Ollie is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Well, basically, you're beating every D1 driver other than Kalek. Beating O'Dems.
Yeah. O'Dems had that crash with Adam there.
Pantera's lagged out. Adam's lagged out. Oh, he's given up. Robert and Coco are a little bit behind, but they're not, to be fair, they're not too far, but I think they've had instant. Rick's got a 3-second pen. Spine seems to be bumping with Ollie. Where are you coming out here? So you've got Sarge, it's coming down the home straight. I think Sarge may have done you here. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be really close. No, you've done it. Very nice. I mean, it's horrifically close, especially with the speed differential coming out there.
Cold tyres. I was worried I wasn't going to make it.
So, Doom... So, I think Doom's going to win this, unless I'm very much mistaken. Ooh. Oh, that's really unfair, because you got squeezed there.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
YXYY and Rick, they're going to be coming down, but they're going to be coming out a long way behind. They need to pit this lap. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Sarge nearly lost it there on the inside curb. Yari's catching. Yari's on the super soft. Oh, he's just not pitted though. What the hell? He must have got spun round. Unless
something must have happened to him at the beginning of the race.
Ollie could be interesting because Ollie's only 16 seconds behind. I mean, he's not going to catch the leader, but he's only 6 and a bit seconds behind you. And he's on the super softs, and Gary's on super softs and 19 seconds behind. So as things stand, well, it's difficult to know with the stops, but well, Calic and Sarja, interesting, we're on 35 points. June will be on 42 with Cantera. Well, Sarja gets past Jacob. You will be on 24. I think that's pretty much all she wrote, really. I don't really think anyone else is in with a shout. Spine and Yari aren't. Their race is kind of run. I think Calic and Sargent might come like 4th after racing only one race, which is fairly good going. So I know you're deep in this. This could be interesting. Wow, I can't believe he basically just moved over for you. That was really strange. He went wide there, so we probably got a warning.
What's the DRS? That's why.
Yeah, probably actually. So YY does pit. I'm guessing that puts him out just in front of Gary and just behind Rick. Yep. Exactly as I thought.
How does Sargent keep on getting a really good run up there?
You want a wheel, aren't you?
No, I'm pad.
It's probably why then. I suspect it's easier to do. That particular corner, I think, I don't know, I imagine it's a lot easier on wheel.
Oh, Sargent's binned it.
Oh wow. Oh, not completely.
Too much. Not completely. But he hit the curve a bit too much.
Clickbait. Riding on board now. But this is a great battle, to be fair. Do you know? I know they're ghosted, but it still does put me off going through those cars.
Yeah.
So everyone's stopped. Calic is absolutely destroying this race.
He's flying.
If Sargent can get past you, 27. No, I think he'd need like a no. Basically, he would need, like if Sargent gets past you and June just randomly bins it. I think they win.
Where are the Finns at?
The Finns are 7th and 9th, so they're really far behind. I don't think they're not good there. Their count wouldn't be 43 points. So I just this would be the most bizarre turn of events. As it stands, I think. Well, yeah, June is going to. June and Cantera. I think Cantera lost connection. I don't think he left. But. Watch my eyes closing on Gary Donovan and have a little read of that. Ooh, as they both unfortunately had to go through Cantera, literally right on the apex of the corner. Gary's lost it and White's YY has got through, and I think. I know they're both on their softer tyres, so it shouldn't matter too much. Spine's catching Rick, which is weird because Spine's on a. Well, I think no, Rick, sorry, went past Spine. So you think White's YY and Gary are going to come up to Spine. Rick's the leading reverse strategy runner.
Adam's ghosted car. I was going to say, I don't know who that was.
Yeah, so annoying. Does that? Oh, I thought you was. There's no DRS down there. What we're talking about. So, it's really annoying that he's not half a second quicker because you will get you might get DRS, won't you?
Yeah, I've got DRS.
So bad.
Yep.
Sarger is a terribly quick guy, I'll give him that, because he's not... Mark O'Dems, he really isn't catching the pair of you that much.
Oh, here we go. Sarger using a cheat just to get up there. Here we go.
That's what it looks like, I'm not going to lie. And there you are. Oh, what has he done? That seems really
I don't know, he
strange.
just messed it up.
Unless he's doing it just to keep you in front so that he can just do that on the last lap.
Maybe.
Scandinavians are very dodgy people. Shout out to Rick, who is in sixth.
Also Scandinavian.
Gary with another 3 seconds. Gary, how have you obtained 6 seconds of penalties in an 11 lap race?
To be honest, I almost have as well.
Oh right, okay, fair enough. Hang on, someone stopped. Ollie's ghosted out. Oh yeah, I think he's span and ghosted out. James is still going. James and Coco having a nice little battle at the back. Coco, why can't you get beat by people like James more regularly? Sarger, ooh, both of you going a little bit twisted.
Yeah. I'm expecting a dive bomb.
So what does he do up this hill? Let's see if there's anything in particular, because I want to learn. 7th gear, overtake, 8th gear. Okay, drops into 8th. Both of you are not particularly rich in that little resource that they call theirs. So...
Nope.
Sarger is... So, I mean, this is going to be a 43-point haul. Doom goes very wide there. I'm amazed he hasn't... Spine picks up 3 seconds, which is going to move him... Ooh. That's annoying. That puts... Well, the funny thing is that you're a little bit lucky because Spine literally got a penalty as well. So the only one you have to worry about is Rick. But that could...
Wicked.
That could be... He's on softer tyres and he's a quick guy, but I can't see it happening. Yeah, Harry's got 3 secs as well. That's not going to matter. So Kalek goes over the line in first, which I just missed. Sarger and J. Cole 3rd and 4th. Spine in 5th. Oh no, Spine's terrible. Spine's 7th. It's picked up loads of pens. YHYY and Rick come 5th and 6th in the end, which means they pick up 18 points, which is the same as June. So as I make it, that result from Spine has just literally elevated Rick and YHYY to the title, right? I believe. What was result? What was result indeed? Oh God, someone needs to help me out.
Oh, this battle coming over the line. Oh, no, Coco's just got ahead of him. Right, let me see if I can find it. So,
I think
first race, YHYY and Rick got 2nd and 4th, so I think they've done it.
so. YHYY got so they got 30 points, and Joom and Cantera got 27. Is that right?
Yeah.
So they had a 3-point lead.
Second, that's 18. So that's what they're on 45 points. YH.
Yeah, they won by 3.
Yeah.
And if Spine didn't get so many penalties, which I think we see. They would have got 8 and 4, which would have been 14, and they'd have lost by a point. So if Watch YY and Rick have won it, wow, that was pretty fun. It was a bit of a fuck up, and sorry, I don't care if this gets taken down. If I'm honest, I'd rather forget about it. But how did you find it? Both your races, you were wheel to wheel with very different people every time, but
yeah, it was fun. It was a good battle between me and Sarja. So fair play to him, because I know he was itching to get past me, but I did not want to let him through. But he got it done in the end, so fair play to him.
Shout out to Gary for getting a point, by the way, after his car was upside down, which everyone will see on the stream.
Yeah. I didn't even get to see it on the stream properly.
But yeah, no, it was good fun. That was particularly the second race. First race wasn't exactly great, but Kimmy needs to maybe apologise to Coco. But other than that, it was a bit more fun and a bit more friendly. But the two Cat S's, the two gold free Cat S's in first and second. And yeah, congratulations to Finland, who win the Nations Cup, which they will remind us about. Not necessarily YY, but Rick will. Rick's going to remind all of us about it so much. It's going to be really annoying. There we are. So yeah, it does tell us at the end, season review. So June with 43 points, YY 28, Rick with 20, so that's 48. So they won by 5. Where did Alpha come? Now, interestingly, Alpha... No, that can't be right, because they jumped in. No, I think it's slightly wrong, because they didn't get that, oh, no, they did get that, didn't they? First and third. So they got 40.
That's 40. Yeah. I think the Finns have won it. McLaren second, and I think the two that have just joined for race 2 got third.
That's amazing. Oh, my life. No, shout out to the so basically first and third for Scandinavia. What a shock. Yeah. Scandinavians are good at motorsport. Oh dear. Right, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to just go off now, because I need to lie down, and I'm going to let all the other organisers talk about how terrible certain people are, and hopefully ban one. So that'll be me. But no, cheers, dudes. Appreciate that, and I know it's not it wasn't necessarily the most. The problem is it was well organised, and it genuinely was by the chap who organised it, Macca. Shout out to Macca. I don't often say nice things about Macca, but I will do. And it's just a kind of a case of the game fucking up, but yeah, no, cool. I will. I'll leave you there, and I am going to just jump straight off, by the way, as well. So I genuinely, cheers for doing it, mate. I really appreciate it. Go, bud. I'll speak to you later. Bye.